Well, today there is some technical problem we are facing. Anyway, I've rectified it. In case for any reason again the problem comes, I'll continue the class as usual tomorrow. Okay, let's continue. So I have to bear with me. Some technical problems are there in the internet. We had to work problem of 2016 March. If y is equal to a to the power of half log cos x to base a. This is one of the problem which is little difficult. When you look at the previous year's problem, they are all very simple. But this problem, you have got to use the laws of logarithms. You know, log of m power n is equal to n log m. So that we will take the entire thing here as m for our understanding. So I take log on both sides. I get log y to base e is equal to m log a to base e. But here, what is m you should write? Log y to base e. What is m? Half log cos x to base half log cos x. Here, the difficulty is if it is base e, there is no problem. But they have given base a. So what you can do is n log m is log m power n. So you can write this as log of cos x. So we'll do one more thing. We'll not take the base e. We will take the base a only for our understanding. So that they are again base a. It will be easy for us. So keep it as a only. So m log cos a to base a, and cos a to base a is 1. Therefore, you will just get m only. You get only m. What is m? M is half log cos x to base a. This is m. Now I can write this as cos root cos x to base a. How do you get root cos x? N log m is log m power n. So I have taken this half here. Now here, because I have taken base a here also base. So you should remember the formula. Log a is equal to log b implies a is equal to b. So what does you get? You get y is equal to root cos x. How to differentiate y? It's a root cos x is a chain rule problem. So you have to use chain rule for that. So y is equal to root cos x. dy by dx is equal to 1 over 2 root cos x. That is differentiating root, and cos x is minus 20. This is the final answer. Repeat of the problems that we have seen in the examination paper. This is the only problem which is little difficult. So you should understand here, I am calling this entire thing half log cos x to base a. I am calling it as m. So what I get is I got a to the power of m. So when you take log on both sides, so this log m power n is equal to n log m. So you get m into log a to base a. Log a to base a is 1. So the term is not there. Now what is m? Half log cos x to base a. Here also I have taken base a. So I use this formula log a is equal to log b for any base. Of course, both the bases should be same. Here both are same. So I get a is equal to b. Therefore, I get y is equal to root cos x. This is the only difficult problem we have seen in the examination. That too they have asked only in 2015. Afterwards, we have not find any such problem. So in case if it is asked, you should remember how to do it. Okay. Let's move on to the next problem. That is July 2016. July 2016. What is the problem? Y is equal to tan of 2x plus. All 1 mark problems, they are giving on chain rule. And having worked so many problems chain rule, these problems should not be difficult for you. So dy by dx is equal to, first you should differentiate tan, that is secant square 2x plus 3. Then you should differentiate 2x plus 3. X is 1, 2 is a constant, and 3 is 0. You can leave it like that. We'll move on to March 2017. I am just completing all the problems of 1 mark from 2014 to 2024. So we move on to, so y is equal to cos root x. So what is dy by dx? Again chain rule. Cos is minus sin root x and root x is 1 over 2. First differentiate cos, then root x. Now 2017 July 2017. Y is equal to sin x square. So you always get a problem of chain rule for 1 mark. So dy by dx is equal to, first we differentiate sin, we get cos and x square is 2x. We will move on to March 2018. March 2018. Y is equal to e to the power of x cube. So remember, if y is equal to e to the power of ax, dy by dx is, you can e to the power of ax is as it is, will not change. Then you should differentiate ax, that is a. So whatever e power is there, you should retain as it is. So what will happen in this case is, this will be dy by dx is equal to e to the power of anything is a to the power of same thing. Then differentiate x cube, you get 3x. Repeat, if y is equal to e to the power of ax is there. You first write a e to the power of ax as it is. Then differentiate a chain rule. X is 1, therefore into a. So you used to write directly like this. But we are using chain rule in this format. E to the power of anything is it. On differentiation, e power will not change. So e power x cube remains as it is. Then you should differentiate 3x square. Let's move on to March 2018. March, July 2018. July 2018. March we have completed. July 2018. Y is equal to sin of ax plus. All very simple problems. So dy by dx is equal to, again chain rule, sine of anything is cos of same thing. Then you should differentiate ax plus b. A is a constant, x is 1, referring to a. B is a constant, it is 0. But here a is with x, therefore you keep the constant and differentiate x. Here b is a constant, therefore it is 0. Then March 2019. It is y is equal to sine of x square plus 5. Sine of x square plus 5. Another very simple problem. Dy by dx is equal to sine becomes cos x square plus 5, then 2x. A simple problem on chain rule. Then July 2019. Y is equal to cos inverse of e power x. Y is equal to cos inverse of e power x. Again chain rule, you need to remember, if y is equal to cos inverse x, dy by dx is equal to minus 1 over 1 minus x square. So what will happen in this case if you apply that formula? Minus 1 over root of 1 minus e power x whole square. So you have differentiate cos inverse, then if you differentiate e power x, that is e power x. No need of simplifying, leave it like that. We'll move on to March 2020. March 2020. Y is equal to tan root x. We had given cos root x earlier. Just same procedure. Dy by, I'm just rushing through because these are all very simple problems and still I am working so that we are just going through all the questions. That's an advantage for you. Making you work all the problems so that we know what type of questions have been asked and how simple they are. So tan differentiation is secant square root x and root x differentiation 1 over 2 x. I move on to July. So that year, July, the exam was not held, it was held in September. September 2020. The problem is, same problem they have repeated. Earlier also they asked this problem. Dy by dx is equal to sine is cos x square and x square is 2x. Then we move on to March 2001. March 2021, there was no exam. You all of you remember? It was Corona period, so there was no exam. Now we move on to next one. September 2021. There is no exam in March. Exam was held in September. Y is equal to cos of sin x. Cos of sin x. Dy by dx is equal to cos is minus sine of sin x and sin x differentiation is cos x. Now we have to move on to April 2022. April 2022. What is the question? Y is equal to sine of ax plus b. So differentiate again chain rule. Sine is cos. A is a constant, x is 1. Differentiation of b is 0. I'm just rushing through because this is all repetition of what they have done. August the exam was held in 2022. It was not in September or July, the August exam was held. Y is equal to tan of 2x plus 3. So, again chain rule, secant square 2x plus 3 into 2, because differentiation of 2x is 2 and 3 is 0. Now, that August, there was one more problem. There were two problems. August 2022, there were two problems. The other problem is y is equal to e power cos x. We work e power x cube, this is e power cos x. So, what's the procedure? E power anything is same thing. Cos x differentiation is minus sin x. Then March 2023, the question is on the interval where sin inverse x exists. That's a part of trigonometry. Will not go for that. And in June 23, they have asked a question. Left hand, this is June 23. Left hand derivative of f of x is equal to mod x. And in fact, you know, after 2023, the pattern of question paper has changed. You will get 4 answers. So I am going to just pick the answer. So here I am making, there is a student regularly asking me to discuss about left hand derivative and right hand derivative. In fact, if I find time after completing the paper, I'll look into it. I think some clandestine and something regularly asking me to discuss problems on that. But here I got limited time. Normally, those things are not asked in the second PU examination because this course is for second PU public examination. So if I complete the portions early and find time, I'll discuss about it. Otherwise, I'm sorry, I'll not be able to discuss it because the student is continuously sending a message. Left hand derivative, right hand derivative, left hand limit, right hand limit. All those things in case, because when you see the previous year's question papers, such questions have not come. And the main objective is to prepare you for the examination. Because just because somebody is asking, if I start doing it, I'll be confused with other students. So for clarifying, if necessary, I'll give my phone number. We'll have some separate discussion. I can help you in conducting a class on Zoom also. That we shall decide later. Now I'm sorry, I'll not be able to help you because he's continuously putting a message. Here it's a time constraint. I've got over so many problems. I'm still in 1 mark question. So here they have given 4 options. You should remember which are all the functions which are not differentiable. That list I am going to give you. In one of them is mod x. You know why? When you take left hand derivative, you get -1. When you take right hand, you get +1. Left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, therefore derivative does not exist. So here they are given does not exist. If they had asked whether it is differentiable, then we could have given as answer, but they have asked left hand derivative, therefore it is -1. If they had asked right hand derivative, it is +1. So for the sake of examination, I am going to list some of the questions which you can remember and work it out or pick the correct answer. Which are all the functions for which the derivative does not exist for second PU standard. Okay. Now Let's move on to the next question. August 2023. August 2020. In fact, today we have lost more than half an hour because of the technical issue. I don't know whether I can catch a 2 marks question. Anyway, let us see. F of x is equal to e to the power of log x square to base e. Again, they are given 4 options. So what you should do is, you can call this f of x as y. Take log on both sides. Log y is equal to log x square to base e to log e to base e. Because log of m power n is n log m. Because they have given base e here, I use e only. Remember, in that problem, I used a because they are given a. Otherwise, if I had used e there, I have got to use the change of base formula and it will be complicated. Here I use u only. So this is m. But log e to base e is 1. Again, same, log a is equal to log b implies a is equal to b. Therefore, you get y is equal to x square. Difference of x square is 2x. Again, they have given 4 options. I am not writing all the 4 options. But according to the question paper, the correct option is B, that is 2x. So I repeat, we have used this formula, taking log on both sides. They have given f of x just to confuse you. So call that f of x as y. Take logarithm on both sides. You get the n log n is this, and you get this is log e to base e is 1. Logarithm of a number, the same base is 1. Now here, log a is equal to log b implies a is equal to b, you get y is equal to x square. Now we move on to 2 more questions. Two marks questions. In fact, I had planned to complete 1 mark and 2 marks question this period, but because of some technical problem, we are lost about 20-30 minutes. So let me do whatever possible, we'll work it out today. Tomorrow I will complete this and then take up 3 marks questions. How I am going out is 1 mark questions from 2014 to 2024, then 2 marks questions, then 3 marks question and 4 marks question, etc. So here, March 2 marks questions, March 2014. These problems carries 2 marks. March 2014. The question is, if y is equal to, y plus sin y is equal to cos x. So what you notice, this problem has got 2 y terms. While in revision class I had told you, if you find a power on y, or more than one y term in the problem, you should realize it's an implicit function. So we go one by one. I should differentiate y, I get dy by dx. So here, when you use sin y differentiation, you should use sine rule. Sin y is cos y, then you should differentiate y, that is dy by dx. Cos x is minus sin x. Because you are differentiating with respect to x, you are not writing dy by dx. Actually, you should write dx by dx, that is 1, we are not writing. Differentiation with respect to x, we are writing. Here, therefore, difference of y is going to be dy by dx, which I have explained very clearly in implicit. So the problem is not over. We have to find what is dy by dx. So take dy by dx common. You get 1 plus cos y is equal to minus sin x. Dy by dx is equal to minus sin x over 1 minus. It's a very simple problem. So normally they give 1 mark for writing this, another mark for writing the final solution. Now, they have given one more problem in March 2014. They have given one more problem. If y is equal to x to the power of x, find dy by dx. See, while explaining logarithmic differentiation, I have told you that logarithms has to be used if you have got functions f of x to the power of g of x, all those things I have explained you. Here, the moment you see it's a logarithm function. In fact, we know the answer. I have asked you to remember also. If y is equal to x to the power of x, dy by dx is equal to x to the power of x into 1 plus log x. If that asked for 1 mark, we could have written directly because this carries 2 marks. Some working you have got to show. So what you can do is take log on both sides. You get x log x. Differentiate log y. 1 by y dy by dx is equal to x log x. You have got to use quotient, product rule. So keep log x. Differentiate x, you get 1. Keep x and differentiate log x, you get 1 by x. These two will cancel. So you get dy by dx is equal to y into log x plus 1. You can replace y by x to the power of x and write in a proper order. So if you realize it's a problem of implicit, then you can simply apply augmented solution. So we'll move on to 2015. 2015 March. Before that, I have to work July 2014. July 2014 also there is a problem of 2 marks. And there are two questions again. First one is y is equal to log x to the power of cos x. Very clear, you have got to use logarithm. So take log on both sides. Cos x log x. This is what you should remember. If I have got x to the power of cos x, I would have written cos x log x. But here you don't have x, you have got log x. Therefore, log x. That you should remember. Now, differentiate 1 by y dy by dx is equal to which rule? Product rule. Keep log of log x as it is. Differentiate cos x, you get minus sin x. Then keep cos x as it is. Now log of log x you need to use chain rule. So log of anything is 1 over same thing. Then you should differentiate log x from log x. We have asked this for 2 marks because many students will go wrong here. They may write log of log x. Here log x is there. Therefore log of log x. And log of log x requires chain rule. Another problem they have asked is if root x plus root y is equal to root 10, prove that dy by dx plus root of y by x is equal to 0. So root x differentiation is 1 over 2 root x. Root y differentiation is 1 over 2 root y into dy by dx. That is equal to 0. So what is dy by dx? This minus 1 over 2 root x goes to that side, it becomes negative. You have got 1 over 2 root y here only. You can cancel 2 and 2. So what do you get? dy by dx is equal to minus of root y by root x, that is minus of y by x. So bring that minus here, we get a solution. So again, it's very simple problem. So when you work the examination problem, you realize how simple the problems are, provided you are good in rules and recognize the type of the differentiation material. We move on to March 2015. March 2015. Differentiate different problem. I just write the problem how it is given. Differentiate y is equal to x plus 1 by x. X plus 1 by x to the power of x with respect to x. They are not given y. So you should bring in y. As y is equal to x plus 1 by x to the power of x. The moment you see the power is also a function, the only method is taking log. So what do you get? Log y is equal to x log x plus 1 by x. This is 1 by y dy by dx. So realize you are going to use product rule and also chain rule because log of something is there. So keep log of x plus 1 by x as it is. As I said, excuse me for this, differentiate x, that is 1. Then keep x as it is. You should differentiate log of x plus 1 by x. Chain rule. Log of anything is 1 over x plus 1 by x. Multiplied by differentiation of x is 1. And this is minus 1 by x square. I explained you, when 1 by x is given, write this x to the power of minus 1. We are using the formula x to the power of n is given. It is n x to the power of n minus 1. So dy by dx is equal to minus 1 x to the power of minus 1 minus 1. That is minus 1 by x square. You can use the formula or you can remember this as a standard derivative. They give marks. So you need not simplify because they are not asked to simplify. Differentiate it leave. So we move on to July 2015. So what is that you notice? In the question paper, we have 1 mark question 1, 2 marks question 2. That means by completing this 2 marks and 1 mark, we are confident of getting 5. 5 marks we should not lose at any cost. Because you are just noticing there are very simple problems which requires basic ideas. So what is the other question that I have given you? Before that, I want to one more problem in March 2015. March 2015, another problem. Second problem. X square plus xy plus y square is equal to 100. If you go through the previous year's papers, you will see this problem has been repeated 3 different years. I'm going to give you the different years also. Without even changing 100. You could have changed 100, 200, we have not done that. It's again an implicit problem. So 2x, x square is 2x, xy is a product. Keep y and differentiate x. Keep x and differentiate y. We get dy by dx. And y square is 2y dy by dx. Difference 100 is 0. Any constant is 0. So the problem is not over. You have to group the terms containing x plus 2y is equal to minus of 2x plus y. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to minus of 2x plus y by x plus y. Those are attending my class regularly. I hope you remember from this step only how to write the answer and explain it. Put a line, put a minus sign and a bracket. If the term is not multiplied by dy by dx, it goes to numerator. The term is not multiplied by dy by dx, it goes to numerator. This is not multiplied, this is not multiplied, it goes to numerator. If the term is multiplied by dy by dx, it goes to denominator. So these two will go to denominator. This I had explained you. If you want, you can make use of this, or because only there are three. This will be helpful if there are more than 3 or 4 times. In this case, you can group and get it. So this is the problem on implicit differentiation. So we'll move on to July 2015. This is March, second problem, 2 marks. Every year they give 2 marks, 2 questions. So July 2015. Y is equal to log x to base 7. You must remember y is equal to log x, dy by dx is equal to 1 by x only when base is e. But we have taken it for granted if it is not given also it is e. So if it is not e, they will specify. This problem is given just to confuse because some students will remember log x is 1 by x, so they write 1 by x. No, it is not so because this is the base is not e. So what is the procedure? You need to have the knowledge of change of base. What's the formula? Log m to base n is equal to log m divided by log n. You can write any, if you want 10, you can write 10. If you want e, you can write e. Here we want e. So what we do is we write this as log x to base e divided by log 7 to base e. Now I can differentiate this. This also I can differentiate, but log 7 to base e is a constant. So you have to, I've told you in the beginning, if there is a constant, it will not trouble you. Wherever it is, leave it there and differentiate. This is the denominator, so let us leave that there only. dy by dx is equal to 1 over log 7 to base e, then log x differentiation 1 by x. The second problem of July 2015. Second problem. Find dy by dx if y is equal to secant inverse of 1 over 2x square minus 1. Yesterday, about some special problems of inverse trigonometric function giving the formula. In fact, I worked this also. So here you should remember the formula we are using is 2 cos square a minus 1 is cos 2x. If you cannot recall the formula, this problem cannot be worked. And for your information, the same problem they are repeated 3-4 years. So be careful once you know how to work it out. So what we do is you need to remember the method. Put x is equal to cos theta. So what is y? Secant inverse of 1 over 2 cos square theta. 2 cos square theta minus 1 is cos 2 theta. Secant inverse of 1 over cos 2 theta. You can write this as secant inverse of secant 2 theta because we know that cosine and secant are reciprocal function. Using trigonometry, you can write this as 2 theta. But x is cos theta. What is theta? Cos inverse x. So dy by dx is equal to 2 over. So first you write this is 2 cos inverse x. Now differentiate. 2 over root of 1 minus x square. You get a minus sign because cos inverse differentiation is negative. Be very careful, cos inverse negative sign if you don't write. If your score is more than 75, you lose 1 mark. Supposing it is less than 30, they won't subtract the marks. This is a normal procedure. When somebody is getting 100, or paper has to be perfect. So they look at all such loopholes. These are the areas. In a hurry, they forget to write minus sign. Cos inverse is negative. So with this, we'll move on to July 2015. First problem, second problem also we worked. So we move on to March 2015. March 2015. You'll be surprised. They asked the same problem. Examiner has not changed any problem. So same problem. So there is no need of working. Same thing they asked. The second problem we move on to. Sometimes they change the problem, sometimes they repeat the problem. Other two consecutive years only they are repeated it. The second problem is if x to the power of y is equal to y to the power of x, prove that dy by dx is equal to, sorry, it is not y to the power of x. They have given a to the power, just to confuse you, they have given a to the power of x. X to the power of y is equal to a to the power of x. Prove that dy by dx is equal to x log a to base e minus y divided by x log a to base e. Oh, I'm sorry, this is y log e, not x. Y log a to base e, x only. I'm sorry. X log a to base e minus y by x log a to base e. Now we are going to apply logarithm. Y log x is equal to x log a. You have to take base e because the problem answer has got e. Now, you differentiate this. Keep log x to base e as it is. Differentiate y. You get dy by dx. Keep y as it is. Differentiate log x. You get y by x. Here, there is no known as a product rule. Why? Because log a to base e is a constant. It is ku. So keep log a to base e as it is. The difference of x is 1. We have taken log on both sides. This is a product, we have used product rule. This is a product, but it is not both are functions. Log a to base e is a constant. I keep it as it is, differentiated x. Now the problem is not over. I have to simplify and get that answer. Log a to base e minus y by x. Let us take LCM. X is the LCM. You get log x log a to base e minus, that means you have got numerator. We have to get denominator. Oh, this is not a, it is x. So you have to get denominator. Dy by dx is equal to x log a to base e minus y. This will come to numerator. This will come to denominator. This is the actual problem. I'll just work One more problem and then stop. The July 2016 paper, there are two problems. I'll work both of them so that we can continue from from March 2017. I'll work two problems up to take 10 minutes extra. We have lost 20 minutes at least, let us make up 10 minutes. So July 2016. With that, I am completing paper up to 2016. The problem is if y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square over 1 plus x square, find dy by dx. Yesterday I have introduced the special problems of implicit inverse trigonometric function. The formula you need to remember here is 1 minus tan square theta 1 plus tan square theta is equal to cos 2 theta. You need to remember the moment you see this problem, you should realize I got to use this formula. So put x is equal to cos tan theta. So y is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus tan square theta over 1 plus tan square. There is no other method. You need to remember it's a standard problem. Yesterday I have listed all these problems. So y is equal to cos inverse of, this is cos 2 theta. That is 2 theta. What is theta? Theta is tan inverse x. So what is dy by dx? 2 over 1 plus x. I will work another problem of July 2016. With that, we are going to class. Second problem of 2016. With that, we are going to close the class today. Another problem of 2016 is find dy by dx if y is equal to x to the power of sin x. The moment you see power is also a function, the only way you can do is take log. Log y is equal to sin x log x. What's the formula? Log m power n, n is n log m. So log y is 1 by y, dy by dx. You keep log x as it is, differentiate sin x, product rule, you get cos x. Keep sin x as it is, differentiate log x, you get 1 by x. Now write the answer. Dy by dx is equal to y into cos x log x plus sin x by x. You can write one more step. What is y? X to the power of sin x into cos x log x plus sin x by x. With this, I will close the class today. So we have to take up the problems of 2017. 2 marks question, let me complete. Afterwards, I go for 3 marks. Anyway, today there was some technical problem. The problem may come up some other day also. So bear with me. We'll try to see that the problems are minimized. In case such things happen, I have repeatedly told you, as usual, the classes will continue once it is set right. Supposing we are not able to set right on that day, as usual, classes will go on next day. So just remember this and log in at 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll continue with the 2 marks question, then move on to 3 marks question. Okay, good night.